Dear Diary, Dr. Dekker is dead. Again. Alderby pushed him from the cliff's edge, 2,500 feet. His body wasn't found, obviously. I want him to be dead this time, but the world still feels cold. Maybe because Professor Alderby is dead too. Killed by one of us. Maybe all of us. But there's hope. A new doctor is coming. I hope they find Professor Alderby's killer. I hope they can cure us. I hope they stay alive. Dr. Dekker is still here. I can feel him.
You've come a long way, Doctor. And from one therapist to another, I think you're ready to start practicing again, to help new patients. But how do you feel? Excellent. Last time was difficult for you. I know. See, you are ready. I mentioned last time, and you picked up on it immediately. You took things at face value. Sometimes you need to read between the lines. Ask me about both of these things together. You're ready. Forget last time. Remember why you're doing all this in the first place. To help those people. To find Professor Alderby's killer. And to stop the spread of infectious madness. The easiest path to follow, once you're seduced by its riches. If you don't remember, it's probably best that way. Yeah, hopefully. With therapists like ourselves battling to help people. Is there anything else you'd like to ask about before you go? Then, please, continue. Is there anything else you'd like to ask about before you go? Okay. If you need anything at all, you know where to find me. Good luck, my friend.
Doctor? Doctor, are you okay? You fainted. But follow this. Well, you seem okay now, and you take instruction very well. You'll be replacing Dr. Dekker, but
Before you meet any of his patients, I need you to know that one of them killed Professor Alderby. Nobody told you. Dr. Dekker is missing, presumed dead. His mentor, Professor Alderby, showed up and pushed him off a cliff. No body, no proof. Alderby was killed the evening he arrived, bludgeoned to death in Dekker's office. Your office. I need to find out who did it. Can you help me do that, Doctor? Will you? I hope so. I'll let the patients know that you're here. Come and find me after. Oh, and Doctor, things might be a little stranger here than you're used to.
Hello, Doctor. I'm Ophelia. I'm a sculptor. Sorry, it's a bit nerve-wracking, starting again with a new doctor. What if you decide I'm mad? I honestly don't know anymore. I'm named after a character who went completely mad. Maybe it's fate. My mother died a few months ago, and it's affected me more than I thought it would. Thank you. It was unexpected. She was a famous painter, Virginia Hammond. More famous now she's dead. Our relationship was not the best. I've been living in Italy since I was 16. Yes, but I'm nowhere near as successful as she was. Oh, I sculpt people. Well, pieces of people. Mostly heads and hands. Hands can be very expressive. But I can never get them right, though. They always seem so lifeless. Well, if you're an artist, there's no better place to study. But I didn't want to be home anymore. Not with my mother the way she was. She wasn't, very easy to live with. Especially after she stopped painting. She drank a lot. And I thought she blamed me for everything. When I moved, she accused me of abandoning her like everyone else. The truth is, it was easier to love her from a distance. No, but she taught me a lot about art. She took me to galleries when I was younger and taught me how to see like an artist. Sculpture is beautiful. To be able to make something as hard as stone look like it's flowing, I've always been drawn to it. Mostly huge, gaudy portraits of herself. Expensive. I'm a living, breathing specimen of a poor, starving artist. A bit, but I don't sell many pieces. I'm not sure that's relevant. Oh, maybe we can talk about that some other time. I started seeing him about 2 weeks after my mother died. Yes, I suppose so. He had a solid, dependable name. It felt like I'd be safe telling him my secrets. I'm not sure. Sorry, that doesn't mean anything to me. No, it wasn't that. I was hearing voices. Whispering. They sounded like women's voices. I thought it was just my imagination at first, but I've only ever heard them in my mother's house. I inherited it when she died. If she did, she never said so. Once, though, she told me that she felt like the house was watching her. I just thought she was being paranoid. She'd become quite reclusive over the last 10 years or so. It changed her. She called me the night she died. I grew up there. It's a big, sprawling, falling down kind of place. Echoing halls, vast dusty attics, sweeping staircases. Beautiful, but deadly. I think it might be what killed her. Yes, there are people in my mother's house who shouldn't be there. Inside the walls, I can hear them whispering. I can't really tell, but it never stops. It's almost in every room of the house. No, but I talk to them sometimes. The heads, that is. I give them names and I talk to them as I'm shaping their features. It's not strange, though, is it? It's not like I think they're real. Only my neighbour, Una, arguing with her many, many lovers. Oh, it's a beautiful house. But I'm not sure I could live there, even if I wasn't hearing voices. It holds a lot of memories. Not all of them good. Memories from childhood. Too much to get into now. I suppose so. I had an imaginary friend when I was younger, But that's quite common, isn't it? They're not in my head. If they were, I'd hear them all the time, not just in my mother's house. I never sculpt real people. I just try to reveal what's in the stone. Whenever I sculpt it, it feels like I'm trying to find something. Something lost. It depends what I'm making. If I paint, I like to have a reference. But when I'm sculpting, it just reveals itself to me, rather than using my imagination. Oh, I don't know. Sorry. If not the house, then something in it. She threw herself down the stairs and broke her neck. Someone from the water board. They spotted her through the window when they went to read the meter. Do you believe in ghosts, Doctor? Dr. Dekker was very open-minded. I was wondering if you were the same. Yes. She called a few hours before they found her. It was a Wednesday, around 2 a.m. I couldn't really process what she was saying. Only my mother's. Yes, I have caller ID. Only my mother's. No, not really. They're muffled. You can't make out any words. It's like someone talking on the phone in another room. Not that I know of. My parents were divorced, so when I left, she was all alone. If the voices are ghosts, maybe she was driven mad by them. Or maybe something else in the house drove her to kill herself. I've read that madness isn't hereditary, but maybe a weakness for it is. That was one of the theories he had, but it isn't what he thought in the end. Yes, I've not seen one, but I've definitely heard one. Sorry? He thought they might be trying to communicate with me. Yes. Not that they were real people necessarily, but he believed they were really there. Oh. Not much. We had one session together, but I didn't really know him. Everyone was acting normally that day. But normal for us might seem suspicious to others. I didn't really see anyone around the time he was killed. Oh, I was on a video call from about 8:30 until 9 with a solicitor. The police have already verified it. Probate. To do with the house. Perhaps it's old and damp and things happen there. Oh, apart from the voices. Yes, inanimate things became animate. I don't know anything about that. I'm not entirely sure. She sounded cold. She just kept saying, "Don't let them take her. Don't let them take her." I couldn't get her to stop saying it, so So I said, okay, I promise, and then the line went dead. I think it might be the house. She'd sometimes refer to it as old girl. That was the last time we spoke. No. If I had, I'd have asked him who killed him. No, those things aren't connected. I don't really have an answer for that. I don't have anything to say about that right now. Yes, I asked him where he was. He just said he'd left, but it was only later I found out what really happened. Professor Alderby pushed Dr. Dekker off the cliff. Didn't he? I actually thought Bridget might have pushed him at first. She slammed her door that morning and started crying. I can hear everything. She's in the room next to mine. And that was about 9:10. I just finished yoga. Then I heard Mariana screaming something. A few minutes later, Bridget must have got back before Professor Alderby did. Yes, I think he'd read my session notes. He didn't believe they were real, though. He thought Dr. Dekker was encouraging my delusions. Yes, amongst other things. But he also seemed afraid I might hurt myself or others. He was wrong. Anyway, he just didn't know me like Dr. Dekker did. I'd rather not talk about it. Is that it for today? Thank you, Doctor. I hope I haven't scared you off. Really? I don't like talking about these things. It makes me seem weird. These voices I'm hearing, I want to know why. I think they might be related to my parents. Dr. Dekker seemed to think that I might have been traumatized in my childhood. I'll see you then.